quiet on the other side. Know that I'm loving you. That's all I do. I was getting pretty close to the wire. I know I'm late. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I have it on good authority that... That's a lie. I don't have anything on good authority, but I'm here. Hello, 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 hello. Fuss, Juniper, Jack, Jacob, Yelling Things, Max, Pyromaniac. You're in good company. Yeah. Hold on, let me just pop out the chat here. Popping it out. Because we gotta read the wiki. The Dere types wiki. Now, I know, it's not that popular of a concept to be reading wikis again, but, you know, I did I didn't complete the Undertale AU wiki for reasons, but I did say I was going to finish the Dere types wiki, so I gotta do that. Thank you, Wide Y, for the 1 Swiss franc. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Today we are getting pretty close to the end of the Dere types. Let me just see if I can get everything transferred over. Just gotta make sure my thing that keeps... Whoa, that's loud. That's really loud. I'm just saying hello. Thank you, Yuki. You got vaccinated. Oh, congratulations. Close to the middle with how long Yandere is likely to be. Oh, yeah. And we got Tsundere on top of that. 2 with a big 5. Like, really. It's absolutely outrageous. She wasn't a Tsundere. She just hated me. It's a classic story. A classic tale of romance and loss. And... I don't know, pink things. What were the other 3? Well, maybe it was the big 4. No, wait. It's Tsundere, Dere, and Dere. That's the other 3. Doing 2 with the big 5 in one stream. Do we have the what do they call it? The acuity to handle that? Like, and in the middle, we have the unofficial Dere types. I gotta transition over. We gotta get out of space. Let's hope this works. Go for it. Yeah, okay. Over to the wiki. We did it. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Yeah, Tsundere and Yandere are the biggest 2. But, yeah, we're at that point now. We're here. And we have to go to Tsundere. Let me bring it up. Fate stay night. Fall for me? This is hardly the time for that kind of thing. But if you want to keep going, I guess I could force myself to listen. Not to be confused with Hinedere, Himadere, Ojidere, Kamidere, Bokudere, and Kitakudere. There's a lot of crossover. A lot of rollover. Anyway. This is a Tsundere. Taiga Isaka from Toradora. I've heard of her. There's a lot to go around. A Tsundere is a stock love interest who is usually stern, cold, and sometimes hostile to the person they like and others. They will occasionally let slip their warm and loving feelings hidden inside. They hide their feelings due to being shy, nervous, insecure, or simply unable to help acting badly in front of their crush. The Japanese term tsundere refers to an outwardly violent character who runs hot and cold, alternating between 2 distinct moods, Tsun, meaning aloof or irritable, and Dere, meaning lovey-dovey. Taiga is the Tsundere. Well, of course. I'm sorry, I wasn't aware. Tsundere is a Japanese term for a character development process that depicts a person who is initially cold and sometimes even hostile before gradually showing a warmer, friendlier side over time. Originally found in Japanese Bishoujo games, the word is now part of the otaku moe phenomenon, reaching into other media such as maid cafes, anime, manga, novels, and even mass media. The term was made popular in the visual novel Kimi ga Nozomu Ain? Okay. I'll be honest, I've never heard of that. That's got to be like a term from the 90s or something, right? Ruby's voice is on Chloe Decker from Lucifer. Okay. Sure. Okay, here we go. Here's the personality. There's a lot of words. Hello, Scarlet. Ah, Jesus, trying to crack my knuckle there. Personality: loveless, jealous, self-denying, emotionally unstable, temperamental, angry, close-minded, selfish, rude, harsh, hypocritical, mean, hot-blooded, violent, love-struck, cynical, immature, insensitive, hostile, deceptive, vengeful, dramatic, self-destructive, bittersweet, manipulative, distant, irritated. This reads like a Scorpio's horoscope. Kidding, I don't know anything about the astrology fuckers. It's a joke. Hello, Mexican weeb. Anyway, this is a long one, so we better get through it. Holy shit, look at all this. Variations. Oh, we're not ready. Personality. Yeah? They're not interested in someone else, but keeps doing things for that person. They even keep saying they're not actually interested in their love interest. They're characters who aren't honest with themselves and their feelings, or are too embarrassed to admit they love someone. Tsundere will often say things like, "Oh, great, we've got some example sentences." It's not like I did X because I like you or anything. What was that?
It's only existential dread when you trying to figure out if your ex really hates you, or they would just be a tsundere to someone as oblivious as me. Upside down face, pensive face.
Upside down face, pensive face. Thank you for the $5, Brandon Porter. Oh man. So what in Japanese it's Betsu ni anata no tame x janai desu kara. My pronunciation is fucking whack. I'm sorry. It's not like I like you or anything. Don't get the wrong idea. Excuse me while I offend everyone Japanese ever. Kanchigai shinaide. Sucks. You should know what I want. Lack of communication. Seriously. Just like communication skills would end all tsundere plots ever. Plus, plenty of them call their love interest baka, meaning idiot. Wow, I didn't know baka, had, kanji for it. That's the you're a dumbass kanji. That was my day. Oh, I was asleep. And I worked. Too much work. I want to quit. I want to quit my job. Komi-san is going to Netflix. I didn't even know that had an anime. Should come over only if you want to, though, baka. Anyway. Whoa.
Anyways, got to go. Stuck at work. PS finally finished Deltarune CHPT2. Smiley face. Thumbs up.
Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. I'm sorry you're stuck at work, but congratulations for finishing chapter 2. I was thinking, ooh, I might do something a little bit snazzy tonight and, like, do the snowgrave route, but, you know, I'll give it a bit of time to simmer. Besides, it might be boring watching me just, like, go around trying to get all the steps done. The very specific steps to enact snowgrave. I'm not going to spoil what it is. Look it up. Because you're never going to figure it out on your own. Yes, I did get your owl pun. Thank you. Thank you. I love owls. Anyway. The word sunao, honest, would be what a tsundere is not. That is, sunao janai, not honest about their feelings. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? Most of the time, a tsundere character has a holier-than-thou attitude, right? She might be rich, or being the president of the school student council and the guy a delinquent. That just sounds like a cliche. So these are our examples. These are typical generic tsundere examples. Tsunderes are a dominant dere trait, of course. A bad student or a dude who just transferred into a school that was an all-girls school last semester and now he's one of the few guys enrolled facing absurd alienation instead of everybody minding their own business and just studying. What? That is way too specific. What fucking manga is that? All cops are bakas. Yes. Tsundere and their romantic interests are usually given the reason for their backstory. Yeah, whatever. They have a troubled past, okay? Popular romantic comedies. A bokodere is a more shy version of a tsundere. Would only show their aggressive personality when embarrassed by others. Hinedere, they're less short-tempered and more arrogant. Himedere is sort of like that, but they're like, you know, queens and shit. Ojidere. Okay, that's the same, but it's a guy. Yanderes are overrated. Are they? I feel like tsunderes, you probably have a degrading kink. Hey man, I don't kink shame in this house, but at the same time, Hiccups for 10 minutes. Oh, I fucking hate getting hiccups. I hate them so much. Anyway, the meaning of... Listen, man, we get it. Like, you don't have to... This is several paragraphs long. I understand. You don't have to tell us. It's fine. They're soon. That's what it means. Of course, there are different versions of tsundere. The term was originally used to describe characters who began with a harsh, outgoing personality, but slowly reveal a soft and vulnerable interior over time. This made it a plot trope as much as a character trope. Over the years, the character archetype has become oversimplified and is now generally associated with a character who flips between the two emotional states at the slightest provocation, usually at a specific person rather than a general sociability problem. The former is usually referred to as classic tsundere and the latter as modern tsundere. A tsundere, especially a classic and female one, is usually a tomboy with a girly streak. Okay, yeah, because like there is the case of like there are characters that eventually grow to become more loving and like in like a romance series, but usually tsundere just means like they have trouble admitting their feelings forever and they never grow as a character. Maybe I don't really understand what tsundere mean. I don't know. I've got a limited Japanese understanding. I only have like 130 days in Duolingo. Fucking... I think byoin means hospital. Kanji is so fucking hard to read. It all looks the same. I know that's a bad generalization. I know this symbol is usually pronounced ki. And it's half of the weather. Weather is tenki. Japanese is so fucking hard to learn. Anyway, the moe factor. This is important. Can't forget the moe factor. Tsundere characters are oftentimes a tsundere for the sake of the show. They continue acting tsundere even after they have confessed their love or started going out, or even gotten married and having children. Honestly, sounds exhausting. Oftentimes, this makes no sense whatsoever. In real life, sometimes people get caught behaving the same way, even if it is counterproductive, so that may explain why tsundere characters remain tsundere throughout the whole show. It's just for the appeal. I don't know, like... IRL, like somebody who's like always embarrassed and like kind of rough around the edges when they're trying to be romantic would be super annoying, but in media it's okay. Do I know any other languages? I can kind of read French. Only kind of, though. The freezing of the characters so that they are always tsundere happens because they are among the other types of dere that are considered to be moe by some fans. Their popularity stems from their tsundere attribute. If they stop being tsundere, they stop being popular, so they can't change. Oof. Dude. You know, as a creator, I get it. It's just like, if you change, what's gonna change with you? In manga, anime, and games, and other forms of fiction of the harem genre, the goal of the author is to include as many types of moe as possible to please the widest audience, so all characters follow one archetype. There's always the smart, quiet type, the Genki girl type, of course, the infamous tsundere type, including at least one tsundere character, is viewed as being almost a requirement when creating an anime. In Obey Me, they had to have like 2 of them. Yeah, I'm still playing that game. Don't worry about it. Okay, tsundere versus BST. Western slang BST, belligerent sexual tension, is a bit similar to tsundere, but there's a difference between tsundere and BST. First off, BST is who wrote this? What TV tropes browsing weeb wrote this? I'm so confused. Where to the series down the rabbit hole? Yes, it's very good. What are the types of girls in Lucky Star? Lucky Star isn't a harem show, but everybody knows that Kagami is the tsundere. That's canon, right? Well, I mean, there were a lot of arguments about that in canon, but yeah, she's kind of a tsundere. Anyway. Happens when both parties like each other but don't realize it or don't want to admit it. Instead of confessing their feelings, they'll act like they aren't interested because the character is one way or another. Okay, the character is one way, and they never date them, they hurl insults, violence, and so on. Instead, tsundere is a type of character, not a scenario. They are accompanied by BST scenarios a lot, however. There are cases where one party is a belligerent tsundere and the other party is not belligerent at all. For example, the tsundere character acts like they would never like someone like them, but the other part is unfazed by these comments. Yeah, basically the MC in Obey Me. Alright, good night, I love owls. It's funny, I thought they were nocturnal. Yeah, verbal abuse with endearment. It's like that meme, like, asshole in brackets, endearing. Anyway, acting tsundere. Just because tsundere character Because tsundere characters have been done to death, sometimes the classic tsundere attitude gets parodied in manga that doesn't really have tsundere characters. When this happens, a character that isn't really tsundere will say stuff a tsundere would say. They'll act like a tsundere, screaming baka, stating they don't like the person and telling them not to get the wrong idea, but they won't really be a tsundere unless a character is not a tsundere all the... Because unless the character is not a tsundere all the time, they can't really be a... You know, we gotta get a different word here. You just... 1, 2, 3, 4. You just used the word tsundere 4 times in one sentence. I need you to stop. This is bad writing. I'm sorry. I don't like to give notes, but I do like to give notes. This is bad writing. Yeah, okay, so like just a joke, somebody acting tsundere. Terminology. Manga author Ken Akamatsu, don't know who that is, lists tsundere as one of the special cases in his definition of moe. The person feeling it must be stronger. The object of moe is weak and dependent, like a child, on the person, or is in a situation where she cannot oppose the person in charge, like a maid. Is that what moe is supposed to be? They're supposed to be like... Is that what moe is? If they're like weaker than you? Excuse me? That's weird. I thought moe was just like, you know, like something you think is like especially appealing. Which I guess that is. Don't be weird, bud. I guess some guys would find it appealing if, like, there was a woman that, like, couldn't oppose them. But what are we doing with this? Just say cute, like, honestly. Youthfully innocent. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No, we're not doing that, okay? The concept has received attention in Japan with a maid cafe in Nagomi and Akihabara started having tsundere events in 2006 and tsundere-themed products like Tomiko's portable television set. The concept has increasingly been reflected in recent anime, with an extended discussion of the meaning of the concept and its origin on the internet in Lucky Star's Lucky Channel segment classifying the characters according to tsundere-ness. I do remember that. That was pretty popular. Another accepted... I never really understood the Lucky Channel segments, but like, whatever. Another accepted definition of tsundere is a guy or girl who has a combative attitude towards others, but is also kind on the inside. They usually play out as having an attitude towards the main character, blah blah blah, then they warm up to them as the series progresses. Okay, cool. Comiket organizer Koichi Ichikawa has described Lum Invader of Urusei Yatsura as being the source of moe and the first tsundere. I think I know who that is. Figurine sculptor Bome has also cited Lum as an inspiration for his designs. Manga critic Jason Thompson named Madoka Ayukawa of the 19... Okay, I'm not reading all that. Okay, yeah, so the character archetype has been around for a long time. It just didn't really have a name. Bakemonogatari. Voice actors that usually voice tsundere characters. I mean... If you've got it, like, if you've got the chops to voice a tsundere, like, yeah, why step out of that, you know? Just keep working on it. I can't be a tsundere. Hey, it's not limited to women. The character Germany from... Oh, yeah, I guess he is a bit of a tsundere. I was thinking they were going to say Romano, but I guess he's too violent. Hello, Mingles. I'm not a tsundere, but I guess if I deny it, then that makes me one. Lum behaved as both a tsundere at times and a yandere at times because her husband, technically Lum, decided they were married. They never actually got married by the state or in a church. There was no legal precedence for this marriage, Lum. Ataru was unfaithful. Had he been faithful, she would have expressed her native Dere type, which is probably Dere. Holy shit, she's multi-classing? Variations, Gundere. Oh, really? But in Japanese, it's Gandere. Because, you know, the pronunciations are different. Anyway, a Gundere, or Gandere, is someone who expresses their love with or towards guns. This is usually in the form of firing said guns while blushing in excitement or similar reactions. Yeah, okay. I get it. It's like a comedy thing. Like, you embarrass her and she pulls out like an AK-47. It's basically the same as Tsundere, but with some kind of firearm in their possession, which they will use when reacting in their Tsundere mode. A Gundere is a character who is like type A and B of a Tsundere, but they are even violent on the outside. Okay, yeah, they're the same, they just have a gun and it's a comedy thing. Word is a combination of gun, which means gun. Okay, sure. Dare it soon. I think we've been over this. These characters are nice, polite, and friendly with others, but behave cold and rudely towards some individual person, a lover, or a friend. Okay. Yeah, I get that. It's a joke, right? Well, I don't know. Somebody's taking the wiki seriously. That one girl takes it very seriously. I forget her name. She's a very busy person, but only with wikis. Sunpure. I mean, it's supposed to be pure, but it sounds weird in Japanese. They're overly honest with others, but rarely honest with themselves. They usually treat people harshly right before asking for a favor and have pure hearts. Really now. They're often sensitive and temperamental, but only end up saying what they truly feel when they explode. They may act harshly, only to confess their problems moments later. They are kind, easily fooled, pure-hearted people. Okay. Tsundere. Oh yeah? Tsundere is like a tsundere without dere, filled with mercilessness instead. So yeah, not really a tsundere, just they fucking hate you. A tsundere will mercilessly make ice-cold comments about the others in their complete, absolute, and unmistakably brutal rejection of whatever it is. It refers to the word tundra. Okay. I feel like we've read these before. Aren't cats tsundere? Apparently. Sometimes. I don't know. Cats... I posted a picture of a cat on my Tumblr. That particular cat let me pet her. I was petting her for a little bit and then she bit me. So... That's kind of tsundere. She didn't bite me hard, but you know, still wasn't fun. Soon. Right. Did we read this one? Yeah. This was in the Tsundere wiki page. Yeah, they'll be like, I'm not interested in you, Baka, but they'll commit to the bit, so they'll end up in like a worse mood. They're just like, why didn't I say yes and go to the festival? They don't know how to manipulate the situation while also protecting their feelings. They're less capable tsunderes. Tsundere. From... Okay. Tereru, meaning shy. This character is not as cold, whatever, stupid. Sunaho is a character that's been soon all the time. What? Okay, so I'm confused. They try so hard to look uninterested and not be honest with their feelings that they become an idiot. Okay, this term mostly refers to a person who, when introduced, sounds like they have two neurons to rub together. But then they meet a character whom they like, but they don't want to admit it, so they start saying stupid nonsense all the time. Okay, that's ridiculous. Tsundere. Oh, come on. Does Tanya really count? I don't think she's much of a Soon. Like, I don't really know what kind of character archetype she falls into. I mean, her whole thing is that she just wants to, I don't know, become more powerful so she doesn't have to end up on the front lines of a war and die. She's a psychopath. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I did watch, I don't know if there's been more than one season. I watched the anime. I don't know, like, she just seemed like the person that's, like, cold-heartedly most interested in herself. So I guess that's kind of like a psychopath or sociopath kind of thing. She's only interested in her own happiness. That means a character. It's a tsundere devoid of love and filled with rage instead. Why would I do that for you? Fuck off, you imbecile. Talk to me again and I'll make you regret being born into your pathetic life. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty much evil. Whatever. Maybe she is a tsundere. Maybe she's just a gire. Maybe we don't have to add the soon to the front of it. She's actually a man. Yeah, I know. I saw the anime. I don't know. She doesn't really seem to be bothered by the whole thing, so yeah. It's like super funny though. She's just like directly pissed off God and got put into this situation. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. That story didn't go well for her. More into getting hit in the head than getting stabbed in the chest. Why? Because you could survive the hit to the head? I'm not reading all that. Soon and Dere. Okay, these are like their moods. I'm not reading all this. Yeah. This site has an explanation on the appeal of a tsundere character. Escapist magazine. No thanks. That confuses stereotype with a mood swinger. Okay. Don't confuse tsundere with playing hard to get, where a love interest deliberately chooses not to reciprocate their pursuer's interest, and they're quite certain that the love interest is truly interested in them. Fuck, that might be me. Actually, you know what? It isn't. I would never play hard to get. But maybe I would. I don't know. The only time I've ever asked anybody out, it was like I was sure they were into me. I don't play around with maybes. But if I know someone's into me, I'm not going to wait for them to ask me out because, like, I don't know. Fuck waiting. Dating advice. Never take dating advice from me. Bad. No. I used to give people dating advice a lot in high school because, like, they'd ask me because I'd been in a relationship longer than any of them had, so they seemed to think that I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I fucking didn't. Is there a capture guide? Oh my god. Anyway, tsundere could be an example of splitting, a maladaptive coping mechanism where a person alternately idealizes and undervalues others, including potential romantic interests. The stereotype is older than dirt, dating back to at least ancient Mesopotamia. Citation needed. No, I desperately wanted a citation on that. Fuck, what... what... Is there a Tsundere in the fucking Epic of Gilgamesh? Come on, I need to know. Anyway. Oh my god. A strategy analysis. This is amazing. Clearly, I need to read up on this to get better at writing them. Ishtar, she got pissed. Gil said no. Interesting. Gilgamesh is the Tsundere. Oh, hot take. As Alucard said in Helsing Abridged, nobody isn't an asshole in their 20s. Anyone who isn't is probably a sociopath. I don't think that's exactly what he said, but okay. Tsundere is my favorite character type in the Odyssey. I suppose. Who's the Tsundere in the Odyssey? Anyway. The cold shoulder. In employing this tactic, the Tsundere resolves to not give the other person in question the time of day. If the Tsundere does talk to them, responses will be monosyllabic, pointedly ignoring them in conversation, and disdainful looks round out the cold shoulder that they will lay on the hapless fellow. Should read this like a nature documentary. The violent approach. Things get physical, and not in the good way. The Tsundere, in a bad mood by this point, will punctuate verbal abuse with plenty of good old-fashioned violence. Kicks, punches, slaps, and other painful forms of beatdown will follow. Heaven help you if they got a paper fan or a hyperspace mallet. The more dangerous ones may even wield a whip. Word? David Attenborough voice. The taunt, not as common a tactic, but effective in its own right, is for the Tsundere to constantly belittle the love interest with insults and put-downs. Favorite expressions include baka and uresai. Shut up, basically. A Tsundere who knows the other's point of pride will not hesitate to insult them on that account, and when this tactic is employed, nothing the other person can do will be good enough to impress the Tsundere. If they have belligerent sexual tension, volleying insults often occur. This kind of Tsundere might be vulnerable to a shut-up kiss. If they ever treat the injuries of the other, they will berate the hurt one for acquiring them, or jeer at them for pained reactions, often while roughly binding their wounds. I've done the shut-up kiss before. Not IRL, I did that in a script once. You know, where the Tsundere couldn't stop insulting you. You probably don't remember that. I've got over 200 videos. Somebody stop me, please. Tyrannical rule. Well, the above three forms of hostile behavior can be the result of anything, from no social skills to awkwardly expressed emotions. Sometimes it's made clear that they are just a bossy type of person who likes to dominate their partner, like a slave owner. It's a weird way to put that. A common trait among Shana clones. No idea what that means. All of the above. The Tsundere's reactions will heavily depend on the situation that they and the love interest are placed in. As do Dere. Ooh, the Dere strategies. Stolen kiss, is that not considered as harassment? Look, it's not something you should do in real life, but it's fine in fiction because it's not real. The ungiver. Giving Valentine's chocolate to their love interest, usually with an excuse, "I felt sorry for you," as well as other gifts that might have romantic undertones. The helper. Helping their crush with their chores. Cooking for them is a favorite tactic, even if they won't admit to it. The trainer. Beating the person in a session of training from hell, or helping them out to beat an enemy in combat. Okay. Steal a kiss if you're certain they like you back. I don't know, like if you're dating and like you're just kind of hanging out and like like maybe they're just like in the middle of like watching a TV show, you just kind of like come up close to them and they steal a kiss. It's cute. It's romantic. I don't know. Listen, I kind of want to date, but like I know dating's really bad for me, so I'm not going to do that. The channel has to survive somehow, and it cannot survive if I'm dating. I just won't have time. Anyway, the defender, protecting a love interest or a friend from a stronger enemy, often claiming, I was just passing through. The nurse, sitting by the love interest's bedside if they fall sick or have an accident, double points if the tsundere falls asleep next to them. The after-action patch-up also affords a chance to show their tender side by nursing their love interest, though it may be peppered with soon taunts about acquiring the injuries in the first place. The advisor, listening to their non-romantic woes once in a while, and helping them out with them. This is especially common in the case of schoolwork. In addition, there appear to be 3 major specific classes which, while more common than harsh, may sometimes fit with sweet. You're welcome, Rens KM. I work so hard. The wolf girl / boy. Class tsundere who can't or won't be honest about their feelings, is quick to judge their love interests. Okay. Discipline class. Oh, those must be the ones with the whips. The tragic past class tsundere. Yeah. This poor tsundere has a dark and troubled past that makes understanding their feelings, let alone expressing them, highly problematic for everyone, including themselves. As such, approaching this character is rather delicate, and if they approach someone else, expect many misunderstandings, good or bad. While violence towards the love interest is not required, it often occurs. Oh, good morning, Sans. Where's Papyrus? You're gonna have to wait another 3 years to see him? Someone hates you, there's a strong probability that this person really hates you. Yeah, fair enough. Tsundere's attractiveness is twofold. On one hand, they're an independent, strong-willed character determined to do everything well. On the other hand, they have major endearing traits such as awkwardness with relationships. Is that endearing? I find it mortifying. Or tomboyish tendencies in the case of girls, which they perceive as weakness. However, where another person would become upset with themselves about these weaknesses, a tsundere just blushes and covers them up with aggressive attitude. Tsundere women are less likely to be very feminine, since their less than doting personality facet is their major appeal. For the more Tsundere type, it's assumed that they only act unkindly to hide their good heart and deal with their romantic feelings. For the more Dere type, their hidden Tsundere side shows that they're more than just the sweet woman / man. More than half of all marriages end in divorce. Isn't that from a flawed study? And isn't like the case of like, it's only like the divorce rate is so high is because like people who get divorced once tend to get divorced again, like multiple times. Like it's not an epidemic of like, if you get married, you've only got like a 50% chance of making it. It's just like, if you've gotten divorced before, you're probably going to get divorced again. Most tsundere characters deny their behavior, although a few glory in it. Huh. Okay. Voice actresses who often portray tsundere roles include Rie Kugimiya, Ayana Takatatsu, Kate Higgins, and Satsuki Yukino for the females. For the males' part, it's normally actor Noriaki Sugiyama. Never heard of him. This may look at... What? This may look like it was written by me. Not that I especially made it for you or anything, you lazy oaf. Good finishing sentence. We watched Jacksepticeye play Deltarune Chapter 2. Oh shit. He played the snowgrave route? Nah, don't worry about it. Oh, man. Yeah, I bet this gallery's nice and filled. Man, look at all those pouting faces. I've never seen the Asterix War, but I did watch that, like, very in-depth analysis on it by Digibro. That was a great series. Anyway. This is going to be a very long list. I don't know who any of these characters are. You just have, like, multiple Tsunderes in one series. Aikatsu Stars. I don't know what that is, but they have got a lot of them. Vegeta, yes. Yeah, I've watched Food Wars. These all check out. You know, it is rare to see a guy tsundere. It's just fun. I do love a good guy tsundere. Wow, yeah. Italia has a lot of them. Iceland, I don't know if you could call him a tsundere. He is kind of closed off. Molossia? Wait, you mean that micronation? They even... Okay, maybe that was in the manga. That guy was definitely not in any of the first 4 seasons that I've seen. Romano, yes, though, yeah. I could see how Molossia would be a tsundere, though. It's like, I'm a real country. The only thing is, the only reason anybody's ever heard of Molossia is because of that fucking Nostalgia Critic movie. Kickassia. I can never go back. I remember liking it at the time, though. I think it was just because, like, Lee from Still Gaming got to be 3D. Anyway, we're not talking about that anymore. I don't know. I'm just scrolling through looking for names that I can recognize. Lucky Star, Kagami, there it is. Yes. Yes. Okay. Naruto. Sure. Asuka, I have heard many things. Asuka's definitely one. Is Bakugo on this list? Good question. Let me just scroll up. Oh. My Hero Academia isn't on here. Oh, no, wait. Maybe it's at the beginning. This is like Boku, right? Where did it go? Yep, there he is. And Kyoko, whoever the hell that is. Reading anime titles is like trying to read chemical names on 2 hours of sleep. Oh yeah, man. Is that Asterisk War? Oh, I forgot how stupidly long her name is. Hamtaro? No, what? Oh, they got Tsunderes and Haikyuu? Nice. Anyway, wait a second. Oh no! Junju Romantica. Ooh, don't watch that show. Don't watch it. It gets real inappropriate. It's got that bad old, like, yaoi trope of not exactly being consensual with both parties. It got real weird real often, and I was definitely too young to be watching it. Anyway, I completely lost my place in this list. Sailor Moon? Maybe. Skate the Infinity. I kind of want to watch that. I've heard good things about the English dub. It's like basically free for a new generation. Is that the one with the father-son love? Ginger Romantica? No, I don't think so. Although I'll admit, I don't think I got that far into it. Tyga, yeah, she's there. Eren Yeager, what? I missed that. Eren Yeager. I don't think so. I think that's wrong. Haruhi, I guess. Kyon. I barely remember that show. It was really hard to watch. Well, I watched it on YouTube back before, like, the copyright system had really caught up. Yeah, I watched it, like, sort of in a weird order. Like, the airing order of that show was weird, and, like, they had a thing where they had a big epic story in the first half, and then the second half was just, like, slice of life stories. Oh, thank you, Sans the Skeleton. Thank you so much for the donation.
I have some money now, so Jake can donate. Ha ha.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I got that money from the grocery store. Animal Crossing Phyllis. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Byakuya Togami. Wow, yeah, there were more than I thought in Danganronpa 2. Does Hajime really count? I don't think he's a tsundere. Hiyoko, yeah, kinda. Mahiru, Gundam, Fuyuhiko, though, definitely. Maki, sure. I thought there might be more than one. See that Brewster is getting added? Yes, and it's about fucking time. How long has it been? 2 years? 2 years? 2 years? Why was it so difficult to add that? We just wanted coffee, goddammit. I said it myself 2 years ago. Where the fuck is the roost? Final Fantasy X. Whatever. Ikemen Vampire. I've heard good things about that. I just know it has a big fan base. Rooster's finally getting added. Oh, were you not watching the direct? Did you not hear about what they did to the Mario movie? Did you not hear about fucking Chris Pratt playing Mario? God, what a... Really just gonna do Charles Martinet like that? Voicing the character for ages? You're just gonna do him like that? Anyway, King DDD is a tsundere, by the way. Knuckles the... Yeah, seriously. Actually, that reminds me. In Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Idris Elba is going to be voicing Knuckles the Echidna. And meanwhile, we get fucking Chris Pratt as Mario. Like... No, Jack Black is like... that's an addition I completely understand. Jack Black could be a great Bowser. They don't even need to CG him. Just put him in a costume. He'd be great. But, like... I don't know. They got fucking Cranky Kong in the movie. What could the story possibly be? Like, it's not like Mario has, like, a rich lore. Like, what is the story gonna be about? You know what, I heard the story from, like, the comics that they had in Nintendo Power were good. Maybe they could just adapt that. Who's gonna voice Yoshi? Anyway. Super Danganronpa Another 2. I don't know what that is, actually. Legend of Zelda. Princess Zelda herself. A tsundere. I don't know if I believe that. Yonderella. Oh, I was gonna play that, wasn't I? Damn it. Wait a second. There it is. Leviathan should also be here, but whatever, I'll let it slide. Tom Kenny Yoshi. It's not a live action movie. It's being made by Illumination. You know, the guys who made Minions. And you know, seriously, a lot of people were saying like, oh, it'd be annoying because like, you know, hearing the fake Italian accent for 2 hours would be, you know, annoying to hear it so often. And they're kind of right, it would be, because Mario doesn't really speak in full sentences. Everybody else speaks for him. So just do that. Like Mario doesn't have to talk all that much. Like, it might be kind of avant-garde to have a story where the main character isn't speaking all that often, but it wouldn't be any different from the games. It's gonna be a Brooklyn accent like the cartoons. I know. It's gonna be annoying, though. And it's gonna be like one of those, like, Illumination movies. It's just like, you know, immature humor that's kind of for nobody. But then again, if, like, Nintendo is heavily involved, like, maybe they just, like... Maybe they won't let that happen. Like, come on. Oh, of course, Vocaloids in various songs. Oh, is Tato canonically a Tsundere? I didn't really know that. Akita Neru. Yes, actually, yes, I remember that. Why am I getting so many messages? Oh shit, that's right. Wayne Radio TV is turning 25. He's so fucking old now. I'm jelly. Anime archetypes? Wait, who is this? Who has the username Anime Archetypes? My Tumblr blog is dedicated to all anime tropes. Wow. Look at me getting distracted by looking at someone's user page again. Please let Nintendo be control freaks about this. Listen, a Legend of Zelda movie, like, people are saying, like, there would be a Legend of Zelda movie if this movie does well, and I think that'd be really cool, because I feel like Legend of Zelda, like, there's a lot there you can make a movie out of, but, like, please, like, let it, like, if there's a Legend of Zelda movie, like, don't let Illumination make it. They can't do serious. Anime tropes created by myself. Gaisho Dere. Kamegiri. Wow. I'm Elisa, aka Anime Archetypes on Tumblr. Wow. Oh my god. What do these numbers mean? Socionics. Man, y'all gotta stop. That's wild. I need to make an account here. Anyway, fuck this. We gotta look at Tsundere Western characters. Mario's only lines are Yahoo and Yippee at the beginning, and then he's just silent for the rest of the movie. Yeah, seriously, Mario doesn't really have that much of a character. I feel like no matter what they do with him, Chris Pratt, though. I don't know, man. Maybe get some, like, established, talented voice actors. Like, sure, Chris Pratt was in the Lego movie. That doesn't mean he's that good. You called stuff, so you got a stake in this. Okay. Nikki Wong from 16. Yeah, okay. The Tibble twins? I don't know about that. Like, Arthur Reed is a Tsundere? Never thought I'd hear that. Ben and Gwen from Pen 10. Okay. Meg from Family Guy. I don't know about that. Tulip from Infinity Train. maybe a little bit. I'd say Mirror Tulip was more like that, but whatever. Ben is not a tsundere. I wouldn't know. I haven't seen that show in forever. Me test Sissy. Oh, I forgot there was a character named Sissy in that show. What the fuck? Hot girl. She's a tsundere for sure. Lily from Kappa Mikey. Oh god, does anybody remember that fucking show? You know, the theme song is like 100% copyright claimed on YouTube. You can't even buy it anywhere. I've probably mentioned this before. It's not a song you can purchase. I don't know how the fuck it's in their copyright library. It makes no sense. Miraculous. Ladybug, I guess. Claudine Wolfe. Cleo. No. No, 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 no. No. Just no. They're not. They're absolutely not. Of course, maybe that's from the movies. I only watched the, the little animated videos that they had on YouTube. I was really into that. Never bought the dolls, though. Rigby with Eileen? Shit, man, I guess. I don't know. Candace? Not particularly. She was really into that one guy. This is a weird list. Ashley Spinelli? Yeah, I could see that. South Park? I wouldn't know. Squidward. Weiss is here. Oh, I totally missed that. And Emerald, whoever the hell that is. What are these names? Emerald, Weiss, the fuck? Sandy, not really. King Neptune? No, what? I mean, from the movie or from the TV show? Because there's like two different versions of them. Peridot, yes. Lapis, more of a kudere. Cindy from Jimmy Neutron, yeah. What? Trixie Tang from Fairly Odd Parents. That can't be right. I mean, she was like, unless I'm thinking of a different character, wasn't she like totally into? She was into the fuck. What's his name? The guy with the Timmy. She was into the main character. That's wrong. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. The Simpsons comic book guy, he might have a real name. I don't know. Didn't watch that show. Buttercup, yes. Total Drama, Gwen, whatever. I don't remember. Wayside School, I don't really remember. Winx Club, I don't remember any of these shows. All right, movies. Alvin and the Chipmunks. I'm not even going to go there. Anastasia. Haven't seen it in a really long time. The Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Sure. Oh, man, we're back to the horror movies. No. Remember these? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Clown 2019. Stop. Please stop. Ah, fuck it. All these horror movies. Sam from iCarly. Oof. Kamen Rider. Okay, well isn't that Japanese media? Skipper from Madagascar? What? Okay. Psycho killer attack. Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Grumpy from Snow White. I mean, technically, if you really want to go there. What is happening here? Okay, how many of these start with the? Miss Piggy from the Muppet Show? Maybe? Wally, Eva, yeah, that tracks. Well, she's more of a Cooteray, actually. Snatcher and the Conductor from A Hat in Time. I should probably play that. Sergeant Calhoun from Wreck-It Ralph. Actually, yes. Call of Duty. Bendy and the Ink Machine. Okay. I don't know. Has anybody played Call of Duty Modern Warfare? Who is this generically named man and how is he a tsundere? Thank you, Sans the Skeleton, for the second donation. Thank you for the $1.99. Thank you so much. Well, if you're in debt, please don't keep donating. That's scary. Debt is scary. Oh, Clover, the right-headed Deltarune, and Susie. That's accurate. That's accurate. Yes. Who said Price was a tsundere? I don't know who wrote it, but it's there. Scout Trooper, are you a fan? Love interests literally don't exist in Call of Duty. Bummer. You're saying love can't bloom on the battlefield? Well, you know, a lot of these options, they just have people who have a bit of a tsundere attitude, regardless of whether or not they're in love, so... Deborah from GTA 5? I don't know who that is, but sure. Natsuki from, yeah, DDLC, that makes sense. Gacha Life? That is a story? I'm looking at these and I'm getting nothing. Sonya Blade? Maybe. I mean, I think she and that one guy got divorced, so yeah. Wait, League of Legends? No, I don't know any of those people, so no. Oh no, Seduce Me! Yeah, the other dating sim with demon boys that I was all about when I was younger. Oh. You know what? It was actually pretty great because he's voiced by Alejandro Saab, aka Kagi Films, and he did a playthrough of the dating sim where he dated his character in the dating sim. It was a great playthrough, really funny. When do I stream? Anytime I feel like it. I should get a schedule, but I don't have a schedule, and I'm not going to. Sunderplane. Oh, I forgot about Sunderplane. Undyne? Technically, I guess, yeah. How is Scout a tsundere? Like, in that one video, he goes out of his way to date Miss Pauling, right? It's not so much of a tsundere as he is just, like, shitty at asking people out. Characters from other sources. Oh no, creepypasta. This guy isn't a creepypasta, okay? He's not. He's from fucking Marble Hornets, and he's only a tsundere in fan fiction. That's just popular fanon. That's not fucking canon. Get out of here. Debbie, please. No spoilers. I mean, I already did know that, but like... Keep it to yourself. There are a lot of people here that don't know about the snowgrave route. Don't worry about it. Hungry Poland ball? Shut the fuck up. Taming of the Shrew, Shakespeare, Catherine. Isn't that like the really fucked up play where like a dude like abuses a woman into being like a good wife? I'm gonna need you to stop. Anyway. Let's ignore the Homestuck. What the fuck? Oh, it's the Enigma. Doesn't he run this place? Isn't it just anime only? That is the one. Okay, great. Fucking ridiculous. Let's look at the gallery. Let's take a look at some gifs of Tsundere's freaking out. I'm in. Look at all this pouting. So many gifts, so little time. Oh, that guy's a Tsundere? I didn't see him on the list. I must have missed him. Lots of gifts of Taiga. Oh yeah, Inuyasha, right. They're both Tsunderes. Amazing. Oh yeah, Hirugi, of course. Mirai Nikki, sure. Looked into that Myers-Briggs thing. What is it? Just like a quiz you can take? Or do you just pick out the letters you like best? Oh, that dude from Fruits Basket. I should watch that show. I heard people really like the remake. Haruhi. Right. Oh, Cardcaptor Sakura. I kind of want to rewatch that. It looks fun. I loved that show when I was a kid. This is just like the main character is just dressing up in like pretty outfits and just like has the cool cards and shit. Big fan. It's a personality quiz. Okay. A lot of anime in here I've never heard of. Look at all these gifts. Hey, England! Way to go. Oh yeah, that's from the episode where he was trying to propose to Italy. That's a real thing that happened in Hitalia. Didn't go anywhere. It was bait. Oh, Molossia. Okay, actually... Okay, so he has been in the anime. That must be from a season that I haven't watched yet. Shit, I gotta catch up on Hitalia. Also Black Butler. Anyway. Oh, Lum. Yes, 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 I've heard of her. Alright, cool. What? The guy from Codename Kid Next Door? Zuko? I must have missed that. Do a stream of personality quizzes. Oh shit, that's a good idea. Simply one hell of a butler. Yeah, man. Demon Butler's kind of all about that. Man, even in GIFs, Ruby doesn't have good animation. The fuck is this? Okay, just because Sandy raged about Texas being insulted, which it absolutely deserves, that doesn't mean she's a tsundere. Oh god. Warrior cat, no. We don't talk about Yandere Simulator. Genshin Impact. How is Hajime a tsundere? He doesn't act like one at all. Knuckles. Alright, I forgot. Chloe from Life is Strange. She's the worst. Oh yeah, Vocaloid songs. Yeah, Kasane Tato, sure. Clockwork from... Oh my god, that fucking OC. That OC that was made to be a girlfriend to someone else's OC. Or the same guy's OC, actually, I think. Anyway. Hey, Errol P! There she is! Let's see how she's doing. Same pit crew. Not much has changed. Good for her. Anyway. I know. Being a creep. Anyway, we're done with Tsundere, thank God. That took 1,000 years. Whew. Good Lord. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta go refill my water so I can speak more. Gotta get more talking juice. And then I shall return and regale you with colorful tales of other Deres. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone. Someone in the hallway is having a very heated discussion. Are we gonna hit Yandere today? Maybe? Hard to say. I mean, how long is the streaming going on for? It's been an hour, and we only got through the Tsundere page, so probably not. We'll have to save it for its own day, unfortunately. What about? I have no idea. I can't understand what they're talking about. I know it's heated. Oh God. We'd be happy, I swear. I would do anything for you. So please, just stay with me. Sakura. What a disservice that character was done. Why did she have a kid with Sasuke? Like, it's so stupid. Like, he clearly does not get... Like, he had a kid with her and he still doesn't give a shit about her. Why the fuck? Stupid. Just stupid. Anyway. Not to be confused with Godere, Kekondere, Megadere, Yakusadere, Dere, or Yandere. Okay. An Tsundere refers to a character who says yes or I agree to almost everything the one they say. What the fuck? Almost everything the one they love says and follows everything they are told to do. They are really dependent on their love interest and would not know what to do without them. Okay. Yeah. Un is just, like a casual way of saying yes. Need a new Sharingan. Oh my God. Sakura really deserved better. Anyway, personality. Passive, agreeable, clingy, nice, kind, close, loyal? That's a weird way to describe things. Serving, helpful, encouraging, enabler, follower, renegade. How are they a renegade? Sympathetic, oversensitive, illogical, annoying, foolish, indecisive, cowardly, selfish. Fake? You dare deride my name like this? Anyway. Yeah. Ugh. Gross, something's caught in my throat. Ugh. Yuck. I hate having a human body. Why can't I be a machine? Tsundere characters agree as much as possible to become as close as they can to their love interest out of fear of being abandoned. It's even possible that they would fear that they would become unable to take care of themselves independently. They do pretty much whatever their love wants. This leaves them open to manipulation. Okay. There are a few similarities between an Tsundere and a mega Dere when it comes to being so much in love with their crush that they never want to let go. On the other hand, a mega Dere will almost always adore their love interest, but will still question their motives to some degree if they do something wrong. An Tsundere will act almost like a cultist, blindly following their love interest, even if their love interest treats them badly in return. Harley Quinn's going to be on this list, isn't she? And their love interest commits morally incorrect actions. Tsundere characters do this at the cost of their well-being and the well-being of the others, just to please the Tsundere's masters. Okay, that's a weird sentence. So as to fulfill their purpose in life. Damn it. Somebody made like a Vocaloid out of Wayne Radio TV's voice. How do you do that? I want to make a Vocaloid out of my own voice. Just to say I could. Ah, man. If I get the hiccups in the middle of this stream, I'm going to be pissed. What is happening? Oh, dang. Goodbye, Sans. Go work on your stories. Hiccups are cute. They're the worst. Make me feel like I'm choking. Tsundere is not confident to seek attention. Okay, so yeah, they're not a Dere. They're just like... yeah, Sakura. You deserved better. But not much better. Anyway, there's a lot of these. I didn't watch that anime. It looked dumb. Oh, thank you, 111, for the $5. Smithers from The Simpsons. Is that gonna be like a... Is that gonna be a bet? I'm not giving you back $10 if you're right. Josuke's fangirls from high school. Jotaro's fangirls from high school. It runs in the family. George Joestar. How so? I don't know. I've forgotten a lot of part 1 and 2. I don't really rewatch them.
Smithers from The Simpsons.
Sakura, single mother. I can't believe I fucking did that to her. Mikasa Ackerman. Yeah, that was called before. Brock's Groupies from Pokemon. Okay. Yeah. I don't know a lot of these. Hifumi, yes. Toko, yes. Soda, yes. Peko, yes. Nagisa, yes, actually. Fire Emblem, I have no idea. Didn't play Luigi's Mansion 3. Mad Father, Maria. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Okay, well, let's do Western characters. Let's check it out. DC, Harley Quinn, called it. Miraculous Ladybug, no idea. What Dere are we on? Tsundere, the agreeable kind. Steven Universe, Blue Pearl, yeah, all the pearls pretty much. Spliced. There it is, Smithers. You were right, 1 in 11. You were right. And Cartman, is that Cartman's mom? Kinda, yeah, I guess. A Flug from Villainous? Maybe so. There's a lot of fan fiction. Listen, I've not watched a single episode of Villainous, but I've seen a lot of that fan art. It's good shit. Real big fan. I don't know if, like, in canon they ever showed his face, but if they ever did, a lot of fan art and fan fiction would immediately be worthless. Ella Enchanted? I mean, she kind of had to be. She was cursed. Mr. Smee from Peter Pan. Dean Winchester. I don't think that's true. All stormtroopers? Yeah, just all of them. That was his hippie cult. Okay. I didn't see Umbrella Academy. Halo franchise. Grunts. Sure. And that's all she wrote. I mean, that's it for the gallery, right? They don't, like, there's... Oh shit, actually, there's a lot in here. Lots of anime girl gifs. James? Oh my god, Beth from Total Drama Island. Fuck. Oh my god. It's so weird seeing all this. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna leave the unofficial Dere types. Now this might take a while. This is the biggin. Not quite as big as Yandere, but it's filled. Unofficial work. Just keep in mind, these aren't official Dere types, but they are varied. There's a lot of them, and they're around. Should we do that last? That might be a good idea, actually. Hold on, let me just... Yeah, you know what? That is quite a long list. It's got a whole alphabet here. You know what? We'll do this for the bonus round. Also, who is texting me? That's not a text. You know what? We will save the unofficial Dere types for last. There's too much to work with. We'll be back. We'll be back. Tsundere. An Tsundere is a character who lies and use tricks. This is weird grammatically. The character who lies and uses tricks to win the heart of their love interest. They cover up the truth to gain something from them and others. Okay. Oh. Okay, so there's just a game called Tsundere? Great. Can I play that? It comes from a combination of usotsuki, which means liar. Cool. Oh, thank you for buying a shirt, Cobra Kid. I'm glad you like it. I should really take those down. Not a lot of people are buying them, and a lot of people seem actively offended by their existence, and I don't blame them. They're not like pretty or anything. See, this is why I need to quit my job, so I can just go full steam ahead, hire an artist to like do like need to hire an artist who does t-shirt designs. Anyway, personality. Cunning, hidden, sly, manipulative, crafty, methodical, practical, tricky. Why you gotta besmirch my name like this again? Also, Belphegor kinda counts. Anyway. Being branded as a faker in public. The word was first oh, never mind. It's an arrow gay. I just thought it would like I thought it was like something cute, but no, it's an arrow gay. Titled Tsundere from 2009. In this game, the main character transfers to an all-girls school despite him being the only male student. Apparently, this is a very common thing. Is it just like a common like fantasy for guys where like the only way they could get a girl to sleep with him is by being the only dude around? Like, even if you're going to an all-girls school, you know, people have lives outside of school. They could just, like, date someone that they know in the community. Like, what are we doing? Anyway. Due to the wealth of his grandfather, every girl is interested in him because they think they will inherit his grandfather's property in the future. Seriously, that's like a double whammy. It's like, the only way you can get girls to sleep with you is you're the only guy around and you're rich. That's just sad. All the girls then try to gain the love of the protagonist to the point of making it a competition, where they use lies and tricks to be the chosen one, sabotaging the other girls behind the protagonist's back, and acting innocent and perfect in front of him with lies. Some of these girls also hide something about themselves, only to reveal when they have gained a lot of trust with MC. What the fuck? Now I'm a little bit curious. Like, I don't even want to go into it for, like, the arrow gay part. I just want to see, like, all these girls getting in catfights over this. I just want to see the manipulation. That'd be actually kind of funny to see. It's too bad it's also not safe for work. And also probably not translated to English. Just gonna say that. Personality. They are compulsive liars who want to appeal to others and their love interest by faking their real personality and hiding their feelings. To gain the affection of others, they make decisions and take action based on logical and practical considerations that can gain the acceptance and trust of other people. You can never trust an Tsundere, as they will likely find a way to look good with lies. They will make people think they are sincere and trustworthy because of the way they speak with such confidence. Some can also use dirty tricks to win over the love interest and leave other rivals as the bad guys Instead, even if this is not really true. Hey, I wrote a character like that, didn't I? Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss the game. No, but I wrote a yandere like that, where she just, like, made everybody else look bad. More or less, you know. You either work on yourself to become better or to sabotage the competition. Oh yeah, me hacking into every other ASMR channel's like YouTube and just like deleting their pages. I don't know. What would be more fucked up? Like for somebody like trying to eliminate their YouTube rivals, like logging into like their accounts and like posting a bunch of like horrible shit, or just like deleting them outright. Because like it'd be one thing to like delete their channel and then they could just come back and be like, somebody hacked into my channel and deleted it. It'd be another thing to like make them say something really horrific and then they come back and they're like, I got hacked. But like, what if people don't believe it? Both. That might be it. That might be something. I say this as though I'm actively like planning to do this. I would never do that. That'd be silly. I'm the one demonetizing all the AS. Oh, I've been flagging their videos. That's a lie. I don't really watch their videos. Like, I know there's a lot of people in the community that just like, I see them commenting on other ASMR videos and I'm just like, I'm good. I don't really watch F for A ASMR. I don't know, I'm just not into it. I like guy voices better. I'm sorry. Got your own little corner and you're happy with it. Yeah. You had to be the odd one out, especially since like well, there was a Discord server that I was in, not actively very much, that was like for a bunch of different voice actors and ASMR channels, but like they decided to close it down because it wasn't very active and they were having trouble moderating it. So I was just like, that was like one of my very few branches out to the rest of society, but it's fine. I didn't use it much anyway. Anyway. Yeah, you can't trust them. They're lying about something. They're lying about all this. They're lying about all of it. Similar to a Dere, they will use lies and good acting, look good in front of others and their love interests. They may even get rid of rivals behind the scenes with tricks and deceptions. The difference is that Tsundere characters really want to win the affection of their love interests, while Dere characters only act like this at first to hide their true nature and feelings of hatred. Right, they hate everybody. Tsundere will probably feel more vulnerable, but luckily accepted once revealing the truth, and Tsundere can be seen as a more sweet version of Dere. Over time, after the hero gains their trust, they will finally reveal the truth and be honest with them. They will finally represent and accept themselves as who they really are. Yep, knew he was gonna be here. I don't know who that is. Let's do it. Who are the Tsunderes? It's a stub. No! Celestia Ludenberg? Oh yeah, that is true. Tsundere. I'm guessing that's all the characters from that game. Characters from Kaguya-sama Love is War. Oh yeah. I gotta watch that show. Oh no, it's still a stub. Ninja Go. Magical Paws 2, Dream Daddy, I don't know. Warhammer 40k? Okay, didn't expect that. Well, that's interesting. And we're done. Tsundere. Just one more before the biggin. Trigger warning. Oh, please be aware. This could be... I don't know what a Tsundere is, but like this is bad. There's information or language or images that could be really bad and you don't want to see that. Also spoilers. Spoilers for stuff. Don't worry about it. Okay. 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 The blood that flows through my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best if I were to disappear forever. Is that really from Symphony of the Night? I had no idea. This is a depressing one, isn't it? Dere type tier list when? Actually, that's a great idea. It might take a while for me to set that up, though. I don't know how to use Tier Maker. An Utsudere refers to a character who's often sad and depressed for a good reason. They're not sad as often as Tsundere characters, but they show more of their depression when their sad side appears. Utsudere characters have a good reason to be depressed, while Tsundere characters are sad from the start because of their gloomy personality and aura. Tsundere whine about their poor lives for no good reason. Okay, so Utsudere is like depressed by circumstance. This could get heavy. Personality: sad, depressed, cool, chilled, wary, inadequate, hopeless, lonely, withdrawn, distant, miserable, apathetic, suicidal. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. Utsu, which means depression. Okay, I understand. Utsu happens to be one of the hardest kanjis to write and has one of the highest stroke orders. It is joked that instead of depicting the meaning depression, it causes the meaning. You know what? Taking a closer look at it. What the fuck? It's got like 3 mini kanji on top of it. What the fuck? See what I mean about Japanese being hard to learn? I'm not even bothering to try to learn to write it. I just want to be able to read it. God, fucking stroke order. No wonder it takes, like, Japanese people their entire lives to be able to become, like, fully fluent in the writing system. Holy shit. Personality. Utsudere characters have a reason for their despair. Examples include being bullied at school, witnessing or being part of a devastating accident or event, having some chronic illness, or having a loved one or close person dying or being fatally injured. Usually it is some sort of traumatizing event in their past or present that impacts their lives and or personality. Okay. They probably had another personality before the event, sometimes not shown. Yeah, so basically this archetype is like, you know, good for like characters that are meant to heal. Variations in similar Japanese archetype. Menhera is an aesthetic and style used to represent depression in a more innocent way, usually used by people to normalize these dark themes and problems. Okay. Referring to people with mental problems and illnesses, although lately it has become a fashion to try to normalize mental illnesses since people who suffer from them are often highly discriminated in Japan. Oh yeah, I've heard that is a problem. Heart disease woman. Huh. Yikes. Despite the fact that the term Utsudere was created before in Japan, the influences of Harajuku fashion together with the cases of self-injury created the term menhera in its place, influenced by Utsudere, making many think that both are the same thing, although this is untrue. Menhera is a more extreme and visual representation of Utsudere, while at the same time showing depression in a more cute way aesthetically. It is sometimes used as a form of expression by people who suffer from mental problems themselves, having dealt with such people in the past, or know someone close to them who suffered mental problems. Yeah, you know what? I remember hearing about that. It's something called, like, what is it? Yami Kawaii or something? I don't know. It's some sort of art fashion trend thing. This can be represented by pills, syringes, crosses, bandages, or even wrist cuts, but mostly characters dressing in pastel-colored clothing with symbolisms that have to do with mental illness or addiction. They also tend to have a gothic touch and style, combining it with dark accessories. I see. Oh yeah, Sengatsu no Lion. Oh no. No. Kana, no. I still don't know why she has a bucket on her head. That sucks. Okay. Wasn't that like the one That girl's from like that anime that was like comically like overly sad. Spoilers ahead. Everybody look out. Shit's about to get real. Damn. What the fuck is going on in Beelzebub? Everybody's depressed there. Darker than black? I mean, that makes sense to me. Piccolo? I don't think he's depressed. He might be, though. Blame the economy. Oh my god. Fairy Tail, Fate, Fate Zero. Okay. Fruits Basket. Damn. So many depressed anime characters. Gangsta. Oh my god. Man. Kill a Kill. What? I don't think so. You know what? Madoka Magica? That totally makes sense to me. Great Depression too. Yeah. Shinji Ikari? Yes. Itachi? Sure. I don't know any of these. Krona from Soul Eater? Yeah, I guess. Haruhi? Not, well, I don't know. Maybe in a, like, one of the movies. Most of the characters in Wonder Egg Priority. I've only seen that show in GIFs. It looks very pretty. Alucard? Wait a minute, that's not his real name? His real name's Adrian? The fuck? I don't feel like playing Mario Party. What, you can't play it online? I'm sure there's online Mario Party. There has to be. Or do you just mean like old Mario Party? Like N64 Mario Party? I remember playing that at my neighbor's house. Mikon, yes. Toko, yes. Ryoma, sure. Shuichi, yeah. Some subjects in Mad Father. Oh my god, we're not talking about Mystic Messenger. That shit's crazy. Wow, what the fuck is going on in Idolmaster? Yume Nikki, I mean, yeah. Hatsune Miku and Karakui Period. Yeah, wasn't she like depressed because she got stood up on a date? That's not that bad. That's a good song, though. Should listen to it. When is Luigi showing up on the list? I'm sure he's been on another list before. Don't worry about it. Luigi isn't depressed. Although it should be, because Chris Pratt is playing his brother. What the fuck? Angel's Friends, I don't know what that is. BoJack Horseman, yeah. Braceface. Oh god, that fucking show. Dragon Tales, what? Okay. Kif from Futurama? Maybe. A sad one from Infinity Train. No, he's not depressed because of circumstances. He's just like that. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Oh, Jesus. That's an old one. Misery from Ruby Gloom. No, again, that doesn't make any sense because, well, we've been over this. Utsudere yeah, they're not like Tsundere characters are just sad because, and Utsuderes are sad for a good reason. I don't know. Misery has bad luck, but like, that's, she's just, her name is Misery. That's not circumstances. That's just who she fucking is. I don't know. I'm very passionate about this. I was in that fandom for many a year. Blue Diamond from Steven Universe. Yes, that absolutely makes sense. Characters from movies. Oh god, here comes all the fucking horror movies. Seriously, who is the horror movie fan on staff? Who put all this shit in here? The 12th Doctor. Okay, weird. Good lord, Evil Has a Grin, Gutter Balls, Gilmore Girls, Grey's Anatomy, Game of Thrones, Dolorous Ed. Well, of course he's Dolorous. Myrtle from Harry Potter. Yes. I didn't know her last name was Warren, though. Sadness from Inside Out. Again, that's not circumstances. That's literally her whole personality. Jessica Jones. Sure. Lake Fear 2. What is all this? Get out of here. Annie Wilkes from Misery. Sure. Sure. Even though she's absolutely a yandere, but whatever. NCIS. Oh, man. Yeah, man. This is all just a bunch of... 7. Oh, my God. I'm getting tired just reading all this. The basement. I'm not. The Breakfast Club. Shit, man, I guess. Hello, Dark Angel. What's good? The Punisher. The girl from The Ring. Mulder from the X-Files. Oh my god, there's so many. Klaus from Umbrella Academy. What? Okay. Characters from games. Boyfriend to Death. Do I want to know what that is? What is the T-Block from Tetris showing up? Some guy from Jak and Daxter. There's a lot of sad sacks in Undertale. Snowdrake's father, Whimsun. Yeah. What about Jerry? Oh my god. Poland Ball. Shut up. Mystery Skulls animated. Holy shit. The Lemon Demon song. What? Tony Soprano. What? Wait a minute. Are you the one who added all the horror movies? I need information. I need information. This could be the person. Aromantic middle schooler. This is a weird start. Strange arrow child. I'm an aspiring writer. A trope I've always wanted to see that I'm incorporating into a character is kind of based on personal experience. Is an aromantic yandere with a hetero best friend. I don't know how that works, but okay. Online stalking, am I right? Don't worry about it. Interests, anime, manga. They're not the horror movie person. She's got a promising career ahead of her, though. Sucks. Fine. That's not it. It's not it. Anyway, Let's take a look at this gallery. Fun times, right? Younger Toguro? The Beast? Oh my god. Hey look, the Umbrella and Umbrella Academy. Cloud Strife? Maybe. Sniper Wolf? I don't know. Alucard? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Whatevs. Anyway. The biggin. The biggest darn biggin there was. The biggest of the biggins. The biggest one. I was kind of hoping to save this for its own stream. But since we're already here, we're like 2 hours in, might as well devastate my entire friggin' night. It could be time. It is the time. We're gonna do it. Trigger warning. This could get violent. Very, very violent. Theoretically. Word-wise. You just gotta listen to me. You gotta understand what I'm putting down. This could get scary. Look at these. This could be its own live stream. This could be its own like academic theory. Somebody write a paper on this. I'm crazy. What's crazy is this world that refuses to let me be with you. Yuno Gasai from Mirai Nikki. As you all know. I haven't actually seen that anime. Not to be confused with Tsundere. I don't see how it could be, considering they're two completely different things. Truly nice girls. Oh yeah, they're the good ones. Good girls. They know what they're doing. Yandere is a term used for a person who is initially loving and caring to someone they have strong affection for until their romantic love, admiration, and devotion becomes feisty and mentally destructive in nature through overprotectiveness, violence, brutality, or all three combined. Yandere characters are mentally unstable, incredibly deranged, and use extreme violence or brutality as an outlet for their emotions. Unless you write soft yandere, which I do. I also write violent ones. Very violent. They will hurt you. They will... I don't know. They'll fuck you up. Winter Soldier is a tsundere. Kind of, yeah. A therapy would solve all these animes. I don't know, I think yandere is therapy proof. Anyway, personality. Lovesick, emotionally unstable, obsessive, angry, hateful, close-minded, scary, murderous, clingy, annoying, selfish, mean, hypocritical, immature, insensitive, aggressive, deceptive, vengeful, crazy, twisted, possessive, devoted, dedicated, loyal, love-struck, dramatic, authoritarian, manipulative, violent. Snaps. That's a poem, right? Like if you were in like a smoky cafe where someone's reading a poem, that would be the poem, and then everybody would snap, like they do in the movies. Anyway, look at all this shit. Oh my god, it's everywhere. Paragraphs upon paragraphs upon paragraphs of yonder. Who wrote all this? Who wrote all this, though? Who wrote all this, though? Was it Errol? Who be writing this? Who be writing this stuff? This is a whole research paper. My god. Hello, dog, the undying. Oh, man. Yandere characters are the term for crazy people. Not dorky or stunt-loving people, but rather the psychotic and jealous person that will murder their love interest's entire family with the intent to stay with them alone. Great opening paragraph. Yandere is someone who is overly lovesick, someone who has been driven to insanity by extreme obsession or love, thus resulting in abnormal behavior, if not violence, for those around them and even themselves. The trope, love makes you crazy, love makes you evil, love hungry, and stalker with a crush, are all amplified and combined, molding into a singular personified character archetype. I don't know who wrote this, but they definitely are a TV tropes fan. Like a big one. Someone with too much free time and it isn't me. Oh yeah. Only a Sigma can do all of this. Yandere sees everyone surrounding their love interest as an enemy, regardless of gender. Sometimes they do regard gender. It depends on the person. They will attack people to get what they want. Yeah, they do crazy shit. Many yandere are introduced as looking normal and cute. Kawaii. Lovable and extremely sympathetic. Moe. However, that's often because they've only been shown interacting with their love interest. Once a third character gets into the equation, they will start showing their true colors. That is, a yandere character starts crazy. They don't go crazy. They were usually crazy from the beginning, but were able to keep it concealed. That is not 100%. A lot of people, they can go yandere. Eventually. Like, what's that anime called? Review Starlight? You know, with the girls, with the sword fights? That one girl, she went yandere. And it was real weird. This is someone's life project. Yeah, probably. U.S. government has some serious anime fans in their ranks. Hades is a yandere. I mean, it really depends on, how you interpret the story. Yeah, kidnapping your wife was just kind of normal in Greek mythology. Yeah. And also, he does let her go when he finds out that, her being gone is causing the world to die, you know. You just gotta go back to the original source material. Don't listen to all the edits that they made in the 70s. It's not true. Yes, I did watch OSP. Don't worry about it. There have been two yanderes that have fallen for each other. There's actually a comic about that by Mary Weathery, whatever his name is. It was Yandere x Yandere. It's a comic. It's nicely drawn. Anyway. The above is not always true. Some yanderes are undeniably insane from the start. Why a yandere has become insane can vary. They might be a broken victim of some horrible event, or they might simply have a natural inclination to become a serial killer. Regardless, as long as they have been mentally sick, of a mentally sick kind of love, they're a yandere. The word yandere, a term blossomed in moe fandom, refers to a character who is crazy about someone else, often literally and violently. Despite the anime-inspired name, this type of character itself is much older than that. One of the earliest... Oh no! The Epic of Gilgamesh! It's here again. No! One of the earliest examples is the Mesopotamian goddess Ishtar. Oh man. You can't escape the Epic of Gilgamesh. It all goes back to that. Damn it. Yandere characters are usually identifiable by their blank eyes when they go crazy, blood being soaked on them for the majority of their screen time. You know blood dries, right? Carrying at least one signature weapon that they use to kill and or attack others for the majority of their screen time. My weapon is an axe, a mostly moe appearance, or at least an appearance that will deceive others, psychotic behavior, and a tendency to attack and or kill people who would get in the way of their love. Benign cases don't even need to bring weapons or violence into the mix, just a well-established aura of menace, and the feeling of dread is enough. When on the protagonist or hero team, they are often the anti-hero. It wasn't blood, it was just lots of pasta sauce. Yeah, sorry about the mess. You know how it is with spaghetti. So when Hades kidnaps his wife, it's cool. It was cool because he was a god, basically. You're just a regular person. You can't get away with kidnapping. I don't know, man. Being kidnapped, that's like a kink for some people, right? I mean, what am I saying? Of course it is. I fucking make audio role plays. Of course it is. What am I saying? Obviously it is. But like, you know, do you think people like do that IRL? Like, no, we're not getting into this conversation. Fuck it. Character almost always appears cute and harmless on the surface, but underneath they may be... This is just a lot of paragraphs saying the exact same thing. They're cute and harmless, but actually they're fucking crazy, and they'll stab you, and they're evil, but they're obsessed with a person. They have a history of mental instability. Yeah, man. Like, wait. This is a lot of words to say the same... This is a lot of words to say a really simple concept, you know? No. I was saying, if I were to have a weapon, it would be an axe. Because axes are cool. But not like, you know, not like a woodcutter axe, like a battle axe. Just something schnazzy. Just something you could, like, hold and be like, yeah, this is an axe, man. Just like a cool axe. If anybody wants to draw fan art of me holding an axe, you're welcome to it. It's fine. When I commission that artist to do the Outer Tale inspired version of me, I'll ask them if they can draw me a battle axe. It's fine. They probably know how to draw one. There's some way to set up a kidnapping RP scenario IRL. Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm not much into... Listen, I don't know about the scene, but like... Just like, you know, the scene of like... that scene, but like I'm sure there's like a thing. You can like meet people online, they'll like set up something for you. Yes. Whatever. Who has the time, really? I mean, you have to schedule that shit. Whatever. Fucking people make time for these things if they're really that into it, I suppose. Anyway, they're usually villains by dint of their psycho and murderous nature. They can still be perceived as moe if they manage to gain enough tragic audience sympathy. A sympathetic yandere also has the person they love as a living emotional crutch. Okay, yeah, sure. Worst case scenario, they'll go into a never my fault fueled villainous breakdown, at which point they'll lose sympathy points. Okay. DK is yandere for bananas. Yandere is part of the Dere family. However, those are all sweet inside, while the yandere is the reverse. Sure. I mean... whatevs, dude. This is a lot of definitions. Wolf in sheep's clothing. That is kind of that. Violently protective girlfriend. Okay, is this just copy pasted from fucking TV tropes? Because I feel like these should have links providing me with the violently protective girlfriend page. Anyway, yan means yanderu, which means to be sick mentally, which is, you know, probably rude. Probably just a rude thing to say about somebody. Slightly different from the verb yamu, which means to be sick generally. Okay, whatever. Related word is koyamai, meaning lovesick, and written with the kanji for love. Love sickness. Don't remind me. I was there when they were going to call Yandere Simulator that. Venom is a yandere for Eddie. And not so much. At least not in the movies. I'm super excited though. I'm gonna go see Venom 2. Or Venom There Will Be Carnage. Stupid name. Oh man, an in-depth analysis. Their origin of the trope, a deconstruction of the Yamato Nandashiko trope, an eternally serene woman who puts the needs of her family and husband before her own. Right, I mean, the first one that anybody really ever knew about based on that archetype was, I forget her name, but she's from JoJo's. You know who I mean. You know exactly who I mean. Sentient individual put in such a position would have invariably experienced enormous emotional and mental strain. Sooner or later, she would snap, even at the slightest provocation. Ironically, it is this realistic take that makes a yandere so endearing to the audience, often even more so than the traditional Yamato Nandashiko. Granted, there are a wide range of possible responses to stress other than going axe crazy, but this one is definitely more entertaining to watch. Who wrote this? Yeah, the hair girl. You know who I mean. You know who I mean. You know who I mean. I don't remember her name. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I cannot get the right syllables out. Yukiko, that's her name. Anyway, why yandere can be perceived as attractive. This is somebody's thesis. Someone who is crazy for you is someone who is crazy for you. Interestingly, these types of characters can still be perceived as attractive if they build up enough tragic audience sympathy. Really? Because as far as I'm concerned, tragic audience sympathy has never come into it once for any of the characters I've written. They're just in it for the cray-cray, bro. Despite the argument that many originally become popular by being subversions of wishy-washy characters until the fandom ended up loving them in the typical way, sometimes this can play out in story. If the love interest ever starts to rethink a relationship with them, the yandere might threaten to harm the love interest or themselves if they ever think on leaving the yandere. This threat might be explicit, but often is more subtle. The yandere can be attractive because of the simple fact that they are insanely infatuated with the one they love. There is no issue of infidelity on the yandere's part. They would never cheat emotionally or physically on the one they love. For one who has been cheated on, this can be a very endearing trait. I think the person writing this is working through some stuff. No shade, but this isn't exactly objective. It is worth noting that the yandere is typically a physically beautiful or attractive person, and they are typically of above average intelligence or even genius level intellect. Otherwise, they would simply be an abhorrent admirer. Again, I feel like this is taken from TV tropes. I really need a link here. In this case, who wouldn't want a supermodel whose only thoughts is of you? Okay, or an intellectually interesting person whom you can finally have an intelligent and stimulating discussion with. A person whom, individually or a combination of the two, can provide a financially stable life. I prefer being alone over dying. I don't know, man. This is wild. How would you like someone who cares about your needs and your interests over their own? These attractive traits seem good, until they begin deciding that you don't know what is best for you, but they do. Maybe you do need some improvement, but the method of improvement is up to them, and it can become quite unpleasant or deadly. Yeah, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Wanting to die alone. No, they said they want to be alone over dying. Like, they said they would rather be alone than die. That's like the opposite of being edgy. That's like saying, if I have to go through something really painful, I'd rather just be by myself. Like, that's pretty non-edgy. And of course there exists the idea of I can change them. There are some cons to it, I'll admit it. The idea that somehow your actions or your love with them steer them away from their murderous ways. You can watch any episode of Cops that involves a domestic dispute, several episodes of Maury or the Jerry Springer Show to see this mentality come into play. In this case, the yandere doesn't need love, and the action that should be taken is to get them psychiatric help because they are mentally ill. This was not written by somebody who's, like, from this wiki. This was written by someone from friggin' TV Tropes. This is just TV Tropes? Did you look it up? Yeah. Cheap. A main problem with the yandere, yeah, like this just seems to be like a guide for dealing with them on a realistic sense, but we're talking anime here, the least realistic thing you can imagine. Like, it's a character archetype. We would like to learn more about that, not how it would interact with, like, a real-world situation. The main problem with the yandere is that a poorly written yandere can easily become the Scrappy, a character that... See, there should be a link here. This is TV Tropes. This is just going to link to a page that's, like, named after the character Scrappy-Doo. It's a character that everybody hates. Rip off. I don't know, man. That sign is a yandere if they suffer from erotomania and delusionally believe that the person they love is in love with them when in reality, the person is indifferent or wants nothing to do with them. Unrequited yandere attraction never ends well and can be very ugly if the yandere goes off the deep end. Most common type is violent and dangerous, but other types of yandere are written further below. Okay. In the West, yandere is basically always associated with the jealous, violent type of yandere, which is the most common. However, given that the word just means mentally sick and in love, there are other types of yandere which would be recognized only in the Japanese-speaking community. Because Japanese nouns follow by the suffix gata, meaning model, as in car model, so where one would say XXX, action, hearing, yandere in English, to say that what the yandere does, in Japanese there's a noun for it, so it just becomes XXX gata, yandere type of X. A single yandere can and normally will fit in multiple types of these at a time. In particular, Yunogasai fits a dozen of them, which is why she's an ideal example of yandere. All types of yandere can be of any gender and also have any kind of romantic attraction or obsession. Below is a list of yandere types sorted by degree of insanity. Ascending? You sorted them by insanity instead of just, friggin' alphabetically? No. Scrappy-Doo's not a yandere. He's just a character that everybody hates. They legit just lifted this from TV Tropes. Do they also have the types in order there? Mugai Gata, harmless type. As long as they're happy, I'm happy. Most harmless type of yandere. I do write these ones. They've fallen in love in an unhealthy, obsessive way, but don't do anything insane about it. They'll try hard to become your lover, but won't harm anybody in the way. Okay. They won't attack you. They'll be happy, but, probably still heartbroken. Just like a twisted Dere. Conchigai Gata? Wrong idea type. They gave me an eraser. This must mean they love me. Okay, so delusional. That's how you sort birds. Oh my god. If you say you don't love them, they'll think you're lying because you don't want to hurt them. If you do something out of kindness, they'll think it's out of love. Shuchakugata, obsession type. I sent you 50 messages. Why didn't you answer? Where were you? What were you doing? Okay, so yeah. Obsessive type. Let you hang around with friends, but wants to know everything you do. They probably want to go with you too. If they can't go somewhere with you, they might stalk you. If they learn a person is too close to you, they might attack. Sutokagata. Oh. Okay. Weird. Stalker type. Although you don't know it, I'll always be with you. We'll follow their interest around, often without them knowing. Yeah, stalker. Dokusengata. Monopoly type. This is the most common type. Who's that person you were talking to? They want to monopolize their love interest and will ask who they're talking to and hanging with. In extreme cases, won't let them be with anyone else. Okay, cool. How many of these are there? I just give me like an ETA on this. Okay, there's like 20. I can get through this. Okay. This type of behavior is unfortunately common in real life. It displays insecurities and lack of trust in the relationship, which might develop into worse yandere behavior. Yeah, we just call that being abusive in real life. Puts a full analysis on its own sub. Huh. Sub page. Okay. Well, that sucks. I was kind of hoping for something original here, but whatever. Isongata. Dependence. No, don't leave me. Please. I can't live without you. Can't live without their love interest and will beg them not to leave or throw them away. Claim that they will die or kill themselves if they leave. May lose will to do anything if they aren't watching. If their love interest does in fact leave, they might go full crazy and end up doing something crazy like going on a murderous rampage. Okay. Toei Gata, projection type. You're just like them. After their former love turned out to be a completely different person than they loved, got a partner, died, or something like that, the yandere can no longer stay with them. They will search for someone who is just like what their love was. Okay. For sure. Sometimes the yandere might project their ideal lover on someone else, but not on someone else, but on the same person. That is, they might say, "You're not them. They do this," even though they actually are them, and they do not do this. Self-demonstrating version of the TV tropes yandere page instead. Huh. I don't know what that is. Soshitsugata. Disappearance type. They'll never love someone like me. Why exist? They love their beloved. Maybe they know that, maybe they don't, but knowing gives them the crushing depression. They think they'll never love them and they have no chance, but they can't stop their unhealthy feelings of love. They think their interest is too good for them, or they're too worthless for them. This makes them slowly fade away, disappearing from their lives, until they completely disappear forever. A typical yandere, since it has so little effect on other characters' lives. Oh, that's sad. That's very sad. Shumatsugata. Final type. Ooh. I don't need a world where they don't exist. They learn their love dies, and they become broken emotionally. Might become, like, super evil. Uh-oh. Oh god. It's getting bad. I don't know, like, how, like, I know they organize this by insanity in ascending order, but oof. That's bad. DV Gata, domestic violence type. It hurts? That's your fault. Next time learn your lesson and stop looking at other people. Didn't like saying that. Uses violence. Both cases, unfortunately, are also common in real life. Let's keep moving. Boryokugata, violence type. Another name for the... Yeah, let's just keep going. Sokubakugata, restraints type. Let's stay together forever. You'll never leave my side. Not ever again. This is gonna start getting weird. Yeah, it's gonna get weird. Yeah. You can tell it's from TV tropes because of the overuse of the word unfortunately. Oh, good call. You have to read them all in detail. I know. I'm kind of gonna skim a few of these, but we've handled kidnapping scenarios on the channel before. It's nothing new to us, so yeah. The restraints type. We've all been there. They want to be with their love always, and that means they'll probably kidnap them and lock them in their house. This is important for my essay. There are variations, some lighter, some worse, but the general idea is that they want themselves and their love to be inseparable. Moso. How do you... Moso. Gata. The delusion type. Extra delusional. Why are you running? Darling, you just told me that you love me, remember? Similar to the wrong idea type above, but far worse. When their insane love is unrequited. Can't let this man's essay down. He could just read it himself. For obvious reasons, and they start running away from the crazy person, they'll think it's because they're embarrassed, not because they don't want them. Their love distorts the reality they perceive. They see a bunch of delusions instead. A delusion type may also be in denial something unpleasant happened. They'll just forget it happened. Their memories may also be replaced with delusions. They'll remember a love being extremely nice to them when they were actually indifferent, or them saying they liked them before they even met. Okay. Escape artist gets kidnapped by a yandere and decides to mess with them for a while. Oh, we kind of did one like that, but that does sound funny. Just like, they tie them up in the basement and like, they leave the basement and then they come back down and just like, they're just out of their chair, just like kind of hanging out. Like they didn't escape, they just got out of the ropes. Oh no, not this, no, that's bad, that's Jisho Gata. No, that's bad, that's really bad, that's super bad, that's really bad. Yeah, no, that's just real bad. Haijo Gata, removal type. You don't need other people, you have me. They will remove everyone they think their love doesn't need, which means everyone else. Yeah. They just kill people. They get rid of them. Yeah. And Shinjugata. How is this not the worst one? This is a homicide. It gets bad when it gets real. Yeah, this is bad. Like, suicide pact? You can't do that. You can't do that. How is that not the worst? How is that not the worst type? That's like double death. Jiko Gisegata. Self-sacrifice type. Okay, so yeah, they're willing to die for you. This is easier to visualize in anime where fighting monsters, etc. is normal. However, this kind of sickness also exists in real life. Some people do sacrifice themselves for a beloved one in an extremely unhealthy and unrewarding way just because they love them. Oh no, don't like that. Suhaigata, worship type. How is this worse than the double... How is it worse than both of them dying? I don't, like, what the fuck? Worship includes all of the above. Okay. Okay, so they'll do anything for you, including really horrible shit. The worship type is also like the disappearance type. The self-sacrifice type wants to be useful so they can be loved. The worship type doesn't mind if they're not loved back. In fact, they probably think they're not worth being loved by the delusive greatness they consider you. They wouldn't, for example, attack your partner or other people out of jealousy, but they might attack a person approaching you because they think this person is stepping out of their boundaries and being presumptuous by daring to talk to your greatness without proper respect. I don't know. This doesn't seem as bad. Chokyogata, training type. Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That one's pretty bad. I don't know if it's worse than both of them dying, but yeah, that's real bad. No. Stockholm Syndrome. Bad. That's bad, Holmes. Oh no. It's like the only thing I can really say to that is, oh no. Koritsu Yudogata. Loneliness induction type. Shh, it's okay. I'm here. You don't need anyone else. You can just count on me. They'll make you feel alone. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. They'll make you feel lonely by manipulating you and spreading malicious rumors. Also by killing people, probably. This is similar to the dependence type, except it's not what the yandere can do for you, it's what you can do for the yandere. Slipping in a weird JFK quote there? What are we going for here? Are we done? Okay. Kyokigata, bizarre seeking type. Oh, gross. That's gross. I don't see how this is much worse, but whatever. Undeniably the worst type of yandere. Oh, okay. So they just kill you. They will murder you, not by accident, not by jealousy, not by revenge. They will murder you because they love you. And then they... Gross. Gross. Yeah, that's gross. That's pretty gross. You better at least do something cool, like, I don't know, turn my bones into, like an art piece, or, like, I don't know. You can make, like, bones into a cane or something. Like a walking stick? I don't know. It's just gross. Real gross. In a sense, sane people are better off not even trying to understand. The bizarre seeking type of yandere is purely insane, mad, way beyond explanation. The word kyoki, used in the type's name, is normally associated with disturbing imagery involving gore, blood, and worse stuff. It's also related to grotesque art. Oh yeah, I've heard of Guro. That's nasty, man. Yeah, it can be summed up by, what on earth? Oh, a diagram! How helpful! A type of yandere you don't want to mess around with. Man, who made this? This is so TV tropes. There's also a yandere quiz. Interesting. Look at this. This is crazy. Fate worse than death threshold. Holy shit. Also, why does the image keep flashing when you hover over it? That's not helpful. Danger level. Okay. Level of mental sickness. Ex-human. Sucks. Control, abuse, murder threshold. Okay. So, like, up here, you're kind of safe, you know? I mean, it'll be fine. Someone ever kills me, I hope they use my blood to draw Donkey Kong. Yeah, you would hope that, like, the person, like, using blood for artwork would be, like, a good artist. Not just, like, those things you see in, like, horror games where someone's just, like, written something on the wall in blood and it looks really bad. References. References. We have references? Japanese articles. I understand, but I can't read Japanese. Variations in similar Japanese archetypes. Oh yeah, Yangire. We've been there. We've read upon these. Yeah. Snap and go on a killing spree after getting triggered. Yeah, okay. So they're not in love. They're just, like, crazy. This has been a very informative page. Kind of losing my mind, though. They're pretty much just crazy and violent. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not reading all this. I feel like we've gone over this before. Yandere with one personality. In other words, okay. Oh god, Yandere. Please, no. They don't kill for love. Good lord. All this shit. Oh, Elfin Light. Or Lied, whatever. Classic. Classic. Yandere. We've been over these, haven't we? We read these on like a different page. Y2P. Oh, is that what 2P Hitalia is? God, that explains so much. Yandere in love. So they don't kill for love, but they can fall in love. They can kill, fall in love. Yandere core. Okay, so that's just like, yeah, you know, cutesy anime, but like, you know, scary. Hatoful boyfriend. Oh no, Shu Iwamine? You mean the guy with the cleaver in his wing? I'm not crazy, right? Like that's that's the murder man. He's not a yandere, he just kills you. I fucking hate that guy. Ridiculous. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Yeah. This archetype is also being used aesthetically in some sources or as a form of expression. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Oh wow, that's it? Man, we made it. I honestly thought it would be longer. Although that was pretty long, to be fair. Yandere core can be harmful as the pink aesthetics and cute fonts can sugarcoat and even romanticize the idea of yandere. No, it can't, because yanderes don't exist. They're not... Listen, everybody's just like, oh, yanderes are like bad. You would never want that in real life. You're right, because yanderes don't exist in real life. We call those people abusers IRL. Yanderes aren't real. God. I think Paniti from Chowder is a yandere? Yes. I say random YouTubers now. It's been a month. Why do you want to say random YouTubers? Holy shit, this is going to be long. Grell Sutcliffe? Well, he does murder people. I mean, she. Shit. That's right. There's a lot of argument in the fandom over that, but pretty sure Grell's a girl. Death Note? What did we learn today? The internet shouldn't be touched with a 10-meter stick, but we get right up to it anyways. Yeah. Happy Sugar Life. You know, there's actually a fan dub of that anime that's actually like pretty good. Like for a fan dub anyway. Like it's so good that like I actually saw it posted on like one of those websites that like posts dubs of anime. Yeah, it's not a real dub. It's just like a really good fan dub. Belarus, Russia, yes. Oh, this is an interesting case of yandere x yandere because Belarus does love Russia in like a yandere way, but Russia, though also being a yandere, is not into her. Interesting dynamic. Higurashi spoilers. JoJo. Sure, man. I don't see how Vanilla Ice works in there, but sure. Nui Harime. Yeah, sure. Why not? Killing Stalking. Oh, we don't talk about that one. Be Sugar Life's ending hasn't been able to leave my head. It's horrible. Oh yeah, it all goes real bad in the end, doesn't it? I mean, what would you expect? Yuno Gasai, the woman herself. Himiko Toga, I've seen so much fucking... People really love her. She's evil, right? I don't... whatever. Penguin Drum. School Days. Oh, fuck, we don't talk about that one either. Some people from Sailor Moon. Whatever. No Face from Spirited Away. Yeah, sure. Somebody from Wonder Egg Priority. Zatch Bell? Wow, I have not heard that name in a long time. I didn't watch it, but like, whoa. Also, what the fuck is this title? What is this? Is this like a parody of overly long anime titles? Yandere no Shimai no Shiro Kujitsu Aishi Suku Sereru Ninshin Suru no wa Watashi Anata no Indenshi o Shikyu de Hagukumitai no. What the fuck is this? Like, I know it's like animes these days have like stupidly long names, but come on. Danganronpa spoilers, by the way. Genshin Impact? Sure. Oh, Ebe spoilers. There's a lot of spoilers here. Mad Father. A lot of that. There's so many just like spoiler tags. Oh, right. Really? That's in the... What about the other guy? I mean, I didn't get the bad endings for Mystic Messenger because the routes are 11 days long and who the fuck has time for that? But like, I thought it was just the one guy, not the other guy. So Luigi's Mansion 3, who? Helen Gravely. Sure, I've never played it. Super Paper Mario? Interesting. Yonderella? Well, I don't want spoilers for that. I'm going to play it soon. Eventually. Ah, yes, so many of these Vocaloid songs. Sukone Te? This name is a really good setup for a D's Nuts joke. A fanloid. Interesting. Bowser is a yandere. I suppose so. Anyway, let's look at some Western yanderes, guys. I don't know who that is, but they're cute. What the hell? Lots of spoilers around here. Be careful. Batman... Wait, Firefly is a yandere? Wait a minute, wouldn't... Batman the Animated Series, the Mad Hatter also counts, right? Because his intro episode was like... He, like, brainwashed a woman who rejected him, so, yeah. That also counts. I should be editing this. Harley Quinn? I guess. Depending on the type. Glenn Quagmire's deceased wife. What the fuck? Why is... Okay, sure. 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 Hell of a boss. I don't remember who that is. Eloise from Jimmy Two Shoes. Sure. Sure, why not? Puka. Oh my god, does anybody remember that show? It's fucking crazy. Mark the Tapir from Sonic Boom. Why do I feel like I should know who that is? Catra. Oh no, wait, I was wrong. I was confusing the two characters. That was, fuck, I don't know what... I was confusing this character with Trixie Tang. My bad, right? Their names both start with T's. She definitely counts. Also, I don't remember who that is, honestly. I'm not rewatching Fairly Odd Parents. This probably does not hold up. Oh god, no, all the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, yeah, sure. Is this just gonna be all horror movies? Please don't do this. Well, oddly enough, there's probably not that many yanderes in horror movies, are there? Most don't have love stories. Oh wait. What the fuck? Where's Candyman? That guy was explicitly, like, into the main character in that movie. Where the fuck is Candyman? He should be in here. This is bullshit. That's like the one horror movie character that should be in here. Anyway. Devil's Island 2021? Okay. They're keeping up to date. Killer Waves. Mort from Madagascar. Please stop. Oh my god, yeah. Hal from Megamind. Jesus. Circus Baby is an yandere. Wait, did it say that? What? How is she a yandere? That makes no sense. Monster House? Okay. Tinkerbell from Peter Pan? Sure. Spinell from Steven Universe? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. How much time is to the stream end? I don't know. Probably soon. There's hardly anybody watching. I don't know. Thomas and Friends? The fuck? Anakin Skywalker? I mean, he did kill for that. Or, like, attempted to. Alright. Goodbye, Exalted Space. Evanglia from Umbrella Academy? I don't know. You. Not me. Okay, no, you know what? I'm gonna spoil this for everybody. This... Absolutely not. No. What the fuck are you talking about? No. No way. He doesn't count. He doesn't count. Frank Morrison? I mean that guy with the mask? I mean the Huntress, yes, that absolutely checks out. But Frank? Why him? Why not the like... He definitely killed people, but I don't, like... I don't... Where does the romance come into this? Oh, yeah. Just about everybody in Doki Doki Literature Club except Natsuki. Pretty much. Five Nights at Freddy's AR. Oh my god. Has anybody played that game? Is it fun? I don't want to play it. Friday Night Funkin'. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. MC in Sunshine Academy. The Last Yandere. Oh yeah, sure. Toy Chica the high school years. Oh, Jesus Christ. Undertale spoilers. Your boyfriend game? What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, just like such a generic name really fascinates me. I have to look this up for myself. What is this? What the hell? It's some sort of weird DeviantArt horror game. What the fuck? The main guy is just like a stick man. What the We're not getting into this. You gotta go play Slime Rancher. Okay, goodbye, Gangster Baby Yoda. Goodbye. Play it on stream. I can't. The description says it's an eroge, which is not great. Nerd and jock? The fuck? Nina the Killer? Yeah, that checks out. Notice Me Senpai? I don't... What are these? Are these songs? They skits? Like... Okay, no, these are songs. Okay. That's a pretty good song. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho. Stan, the male protagonist. His name is Stan. Come on. His name's just Stan. Ridiculous. Why are there so many songs about yanderes? What are we doing? This is ridiculous. Yeah, can a character from a music video be a yandere? I fucking guess so. Yeah, okay, whatever. That was weird. Let's look through this gallery and see many, many violences. Oh, happy almost birthday, Connor. Okay, everybody, this warning, super warning, this is gonna be violent and bad, scary. Hooray, violence. Look at all this Gasai gifts. She will harm you. Like, look at them with the knives. There's so much violence. Yeah, we don't talk about school days. Uh-oh. That one gift does not look safe. Hey, it's that girl that everybody likes. I don't know what she does. She wears a sweater, I think. Schoolgirl uniform. It's fine. Belarus, there she is. And Russia. Big fan. Big fan. Oh no, that's a spoiler for Talentless Nana. Don't look at that. I gotta catch up with that. Oh, there's Grell. Yeah, Puka, Trax. That's a lot. Van Helsing. Oh no. I didn't watch Hotel Transylvania 2 or 3. Characters from games. Fucking Yandere Simulator. Amnesia Memories. What a title. Oh, right. The gender bend Yandere simulator guy. Forgot about him. Super. What the fuck? Super Paper Mario. Sure, sure, sure. Why is there a car? Wait, was there a car? Oh, Christine. Yeah, the car. You know, the car. Christine. The killer car. Christine. You've all heard of Christine, the killer car, right? And yeah, a bunch of Vocaloid songs where they were like a murderer. Who drew this fan art of Nina Hopkins anyway? Seriously. Who was that invested in the story of Nina the Killer that they actually decided to draw some not terrible fan art? Like, this is like. It's not the worst it could be. Okay, well, we've got one more. And I don't know, I guess I'll save the unofficial Dere types for a rainy day. Let's look up Yada Dere. How? Another warning. For what? A character that's only noteworthy for the constant drinking of alcohol, so alcohol warning, I guess. It's inappropriate. If you're under legal drinking age, shouldn't be here. Fine. OMG. I totally hate this guy. He limits me to only 40 drinks a day. I don't know what that series is, but alright. They be drinking. They be getting crunk. Good for them. Yatadere characters are rarely seen without some form of alcohol in their hands. Usually it's beer or sake. It is very rare that a Yatadere will be sober. They usually only become sober when they are with their loved one. Personality. Drunk, happy, uninhibited for the most. Okay, cool. Yada, meaning drunk or intoxicated, which is the past form of you. Yo? Okay, cool. Whatever. Alcoholism is now officially a personality. I mean, talk to the wine moms on Facebook. They think it is. There are several types of Yatadere, ranging from serious and dedicated to wild and uninhibited. Almost all of them undergo some personality change when they get drunk or sober. Officially, they are not separated into different categories. However, they tend to do things when drunk that they end up regretting if they get sober. Some get very violent and angry when drunk. Others just pass out. If they find a partner, they often stop drinking a lot suddenly. They might also do the contrary, start to drink more in the first phase of becoming love-struck if they don't understand their feelings towards someone at first, or deny it before lowering their drinking habits for the other person. Just imagine like a tsundere. They're just like, what? I don't like them. Baka takes a shot. Let's see some of these. It's usually women. Large-chested women at that. Good for them. I do recall Tsunade from Naruto drinking a lot. I mean, drinking wasn't his personality, but like, remember when Rock Lee got drunk, he could unlock the drunken fist and be like an awesome fighter? Well, even more awesome than he already was. Again, dropping the weights, the best moment in all of anime. The only moment in all of anime, truly. When I start streaming, I don't know, 3 hours ago? It's fine. Don't worry about it. It would be weird if I listened to this while I sleep. Not really. I listen to, I don't really remember their names. They're Japanese, but like they play Dead by Daylight a lot. I just fall asleep listening to their live streams. Can't understand a word they're saying. It's like their voices. Danganronpa 3. What? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of countries in Italia that really they like drinking a lot. Yeah. That's their whole thing. Latvia really does drink a lot, though. Miss Kobayashi, of course. Tsunade, yeah. Yeah. Wow, Trevor Belmont? Wait, they spelled his name wrong. What the fuck? Venti from Genshin Impacts? Sure. Oh, Mako the Vocaloid. Yeah. She really does love sake, doesn't she? That's like one of like the... Vocaloids usually don't have like defined personality traits all that often, but Mako likes to drink. Sound like someone I know. A lot of people say that. Why do you think I was able to roleplay as Raven so effectively? Let's do some Western characters. Who be drinking? Who's drinking tonight? BoJack Horseman, of course. You know, drinking a lot is, like, seen a bit different in, like, Western shows. It's more of, like, a self-destructive thing, isn't it? It's like, I don't know, like... Doesn't Japan have, like, a bit of a serious drinking culture? I mean, that's not to say that, like, Western countries don't, but, like, I don't know, they treat it a bit differently in Japan. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that woman from Hey Arnold. She was drinking. Angel Dusk, Husk. Angel Dusk, he is more drugs than drinking, but I'll allow it. That's fine. Bender, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Homer Simpson, sure. Cruel Intentions, really? Evil Dead? The Wire. The drunkard from The Little Prince. Yeah, that checks out. The conductor from A Hat in Time, really? Conquer from Conquer's Bad Fur Day, yes. Queen from Deltarune. Wow, that is a sudden addition there. That's like a week old. I might have to see who edited this to see who added Queen, because that's very recent. Adventures of God. Actually, I think I've read that comic. Somebody from like a Russian comic. Who edited this? Who edited this? Who edited this? Oh. It was Errol. She added Deltarune. She added it. Yes. Man, she is just like on top of everything. I swear I'm not stalking her or anything. I'm just impressed, okay? She's got a dedication to the craft. Let's look at some gifs of people drinking alcohol. All right, they be drinking. Look at them go. It's all women. Actually, you know what? This is a very interesting, what would you call it? Dichotomy? I don't know. All the anime characters that drink a lot are women, and all the Western characters that drink a lot are men. Weird. Mary from Dream Daddy. Honkai Impact 3rd. Right. Interesting. And Mako, of course. Is she even drinking in that photo? No, she's in front of alcohol. It counts. She is fabulous. Big fan. Anyway. So it's been 3 hours. What I'm going to do, we're going to save unofficial Dere types for a rainy day. A day that is raining. It might rain tomorrow. Like physically, but, you know, not like metaphorically. It's fine. Someone who can barely drink soda, alcohol terrifies me. How do you barely drink soda? Is it too bubbly for you? But anyway, yeah. That is the case. I'm going to transition back to space now. There, we're in space. So we'll save unofficial Dere types for later. Just something fun to laugh at. Putting additional Deres into a freezer. Yeah, just keep them in there. Got to keep them fresh. It's like frozen vegetables. Save them for later. Anyway, I'm going to go work on a Lamia audio that I've created. That's right. I did that. It's a secret, but now it's not. So, yeah. Also, the ending to, the Soviet-German thing. I recently got the final clearance on that for the ending. It is now complete, and I'm going to work on that also. So, yes. All right, good night, Connor Saxton. All right, I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving. I'm going off on an adventure. Okay, goodbye. Thank you to everybody who donated and everybody who hung around for like the full 3 hours. And goodbye.